So hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of the Fallouts in Backlash, baby. So we'll discuss. Come on, man. We'll discuss, baby. We got all day long. We got a Sunday night. We got all day long, man. Okay. So how was Backlash? Huh? Was it a great pay-per-view or was it worse? Did you expect this results? Just comment below. Okay, first of all, we'll discuss about the match between Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. Yeah, actually, that was a great match. So Seth Rollins comes out in his black attire, and there was a what do you say, a shield reference for his entrance, actually, of sorts. And then Braun Breaker actually delivered in that match, yes, and without a small interference from the Vision, Seth Rollins got lost from Braun Breaker's torpedo spear, they call it. It's not a normal spear, they call it a torpedo spear. And yes, Braun Breaker has arrived, boys and girls. Braun Breaker has arrived. Braun Breaker has now beat Seth Rollins. And is that feud going to continue or not? That we have to see. Actually, if a face wins and a heel loses, actually the heel will initiate the redemption arc, and we'll just see whether Seth Rollins goes back after Braun Breaker or not. Or will LA Knight go after the Vision or not? That we'll have to see. And then the second match was between Trick Williams and Sami Zayn, baby. Yeah, that was a great match as well. Yes, and with the help of Little Yachty, then we had the Trickster who has won and retained the United States Championship, man. Yes, Trick Williams has retained the championship in his first title defense. Yes, that is great, that is good. And then we got the third match of Miz and Kid Wilson versus Danhausen and his mystery partner. Yes, we had a lot of speculation on the internet on who was going to be the mystery partner of Danhausen, who will be. We got so many names that were coming out for Danhausen's mystery partner. So many people referred CM Punk was coming out as Danhausen's mystery partner. It would be Punkhausen who would be his mystery partner. But actually, a lot of fans were disappointed to see a small guy just coming out as the mystery partner. We don't know who that was. Maybe it was El Torito dressed as the new Danhausen. Yes, and we could hear the fans booing of the revelation of the mystery tag team partner of Danhausen was. It was a fun match, yes, but indeed they could have done a mystery or a cameo appearance for a WWE superstar, a past WWE superstar or a present. Honestly, I was expecting Royce Keys to be his mystery tag team partner, but actually Royce Keys is now involved in a storyline with the MFTs. So maybe that's why Royce Keys was not coming out, but you should have seen some other new tag team partner for Danhausen. It would have been awesome. It would have been great to see. Even Jeff Hardy could have come out with some kind of a face paint of Danhausen, but they actually ruined the chances. So what do you guys think? Who should have been Danhausen's mystery partner? Did you like it or not? Just comment below. And then we got the fourth match between Io Sky and Asuka. That was a great match. And then we had seen an incredible counter of the mist that was sprayed from Asuka. That was a great. We haven't seen that in WWE for quite some time. So in that match, Io Sky won, and later in that match, both the women hugged it out. And Asuka sent a cryptic message in a social media account after the match, suggesting that she might be leaving WWE soon. Maybe it is her last match. That's why they are giving out a farewell kind of a match for Asuka. So I think maybe Asuka's contract is going to expire soon and she'll be leaving WWE soon. And this rivalry as is over. And a lot of fans wanted to see Kyrie saying, "We want Kyrie, we want Kyrie." That was the kind of chants that were going on in the crowd during that match. Yes, and maybe Asuka will be leaving WWE too, following Kyrie saying. We don't know about that. That's what the social message says. And then we had an incredible main event between Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns. Man, that was a great match between those two powerhouses. Yes, but Roman Reigns actually survived in that match. Yes, and Jacob Fatu won. And after Jacob Fatu won, there was a brutal beatdown of Roman Reigns from Jacob Fatu. Wow, that was great. That was clearly unexpected. Jacob Fatu just pulverized Roman Reigns. He just pulverized the entire WWE officials. He just threw Adam Pearce. He super kicked Hurricane Helms, man. So he's going to be fine for that one. And after Roman Reigns recovered and was going to the backstage, there was an interviewer, Kathy Kelly. She asked Roman Reigns, what do you think of this situation? And Roman Reigns just replied that is why they have not allowed Jacob Fatu to enter into WWE. This is why, because he is so dangerous, and he told that this is his last night working in WWE. So we'll have to wait till Monday to find out what Roman Reigns is cooking. Maybe Roman Reigns will ask the WWE authorities that Jacob Fatu should be fired, or if she joins the bloodline, he would not be fired. Something like that is going to happen. And so we just realized that this feud is going to continue. But actually what's surprising is that the Usos did not come to interfere in that match between Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns. Is the Usos afraid of Jacob Fatu? Because last night's SmackDown, Jacob Fatu told, if you ever interfere in my match, then they're going to have a problem. But post-match also, the Usos did not interfere. Maybe a tension going on between Roman Reigns and the Usos, or why they could not hit Jacob Fatu. What do you guys think? Why the Usos didn't come out? The Vision came out and helped Braun Breaker. Why didn't the Usos come out and help Roman Reigns from that brutal beatdown? So that needs to be discussed. Maybe Jacob Fatu may be getting fired soon, or he'll be under suspension for what he has done in that pay-per-view. We'll have to wait till Monday to find out what the situation with Jacob Fatu is going to be. And then was a blockbuster announcement of John Cena. Yeah, well, John Cena is going to introduce a brand new pay-per-view named the John Cena Classic, baby. The John Cena Classic, we don't know the dates of the John Cena Classic. So the NXT superstars are going to face with the WWE current roster, and the fans will vote who the WWE, the greatest superstar in that pay-per-view, will be. Even John Cena has declared that even if you lose that match, the fans can vote and select the winner. So why they have introduced that kind of concept is that they can deliver main event worthy matches. Because if those guys put their bodies on the line, they create a great match, and the fans like that match more than the match of the main event guys or so, they can vote for that guy. Even the smallest guy can win, because if he had delivered a great match, even the smallest guy actually can win the John Cena Classic. So it's going to be an annual event. They're going to introduce a new championship for the John Cena Classic as well. We don't know. Is it the John Cena Championship? We don't know the name of the championship. But it was a great blockbuster announcement regarding the John Cena Classic. So that's what's happened in the Fallout for Backlash. Yes, what do you guys think? Did you expect this kind of a pay-per-view that was going on? Just comment below. We'll discuss how Backlash fared. Was it a great pay-per-view? Was it worse? Just comment below. Was Backlash great? Did you expect the winners on Backlash? Where your expected winners won? So that's the winners result in Backlash. So Braun Breaker won. We got Io Sky won. Trick Williams won. And we have Roman Reigns, the winner. We have the introduction of the John Cena Classic of this one. And yes, we have to wait till Monday to find out what the situation of Jacob Fatu is going to be. So, what do you think of this week's Backlash, man? Just comment below. Where are your expected winners in Backlash? We just have to wait and see. So actually, the interesting part in Backlash was that they actually made Jacob Fatu actually more stronger than Roman Reigns. Okay, so Jacob Fatu versus Roman Reigns, actually that was a WrestleMania level kind of a match, but they made it in Backlash. But they actually made Jacob Fatu look strong. It was just like Umaga vibes that was going on along with Jacob Fatu, because when he came out, he just dressed like Umaga. It was like paying a homage to Umaga and Jacob Fatu. And then we had the commentators, Michael Cole, actually addressing him as he is a reminder of Umaga in certain stances. Yes. So Umaga was clearly referenced in that main event match between Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns. Yes, maybe we can expect Zilla Fatu in WWE soon or not, because so many Umaga references were there in that main event match. Whether Jacob Fatu is going to introduce Umaga or not, Umaga's son or not, that we'll have to wait and see. Whether Jacob Fatu will be getting fired, we'll have to wait and see. And then we got the Saturday night's main event. That's the match that's going to come in this month. So actually on SmackDown, we just found out that Cody Rhodes versus Gunther is not going to take place at Saturday night's main event. It's going to take place in Clash at the Paris. So it's going to take place in Paris, man. So this much delay is going to take on between the possible matchup between Cody Rhodes and Gunther. So why? I don't know. So they're going to book that match in Saturday night's main event. They actually have no matches booked on Saturday night's main event. That's going to happen this month. And then it's going to clash with the AEW Collision, man. So actually they should actually book some pretty main event worthy matches if they need to come out with and compete with AEW. And then we got Noches Los Grandes pay-per-view that's going on. And we have the mask versus mask match between El Grande Americanos. That's the biggest match that's going to happen. Other than that, no matches has been scheduled for any pay-per-views or so. So that's what's going on in WWE right now. What do you think of John Cena Classic, guys? Is the John Cena Classic is going to be a great pay-per-view or something like that? Is it going to fumble out next year onwards? See, just comment below, we can discuss. So John Cena, നിങ്ങൾ കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യൂ, നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. It's all in Malayalam, boys, and it's all in English. We can chat in Malayalam as well as in English. So what do you think, boys? What do you think? We'll just see. all the fallouts from Backlash. Yes. So what's going on? What's cooking? We'll just see, and then we'll just see what's the report. Backlash fails to feel special. That's what's going on in the internet. That's going on because Backlash actually didn't feel enjoyable. That's the most news that's going on right now because because of the so many announcements and so many advertisements that's going on in between. Maybe that's why. So anything related to WWE Club didn't come out in Backlash. That was one of the reviews, and many people were happy to see that Braun Breaker needed a victory. So Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins both came out after an injury. They delivered a masterful match, and then WWE took the right decision, booking Braun Breaker as the winner. So actually, that was a great from WWE side. Yes, and then that waste of my time Hausen. That's what's going on the internet right now because Danhausen's cloning machine. We actually thought somebody big is going to come out of that cloning machine. Maybe CM Punk as Punkhausen. So many people were not interested to see the mini Hausens, the short Hausens. So people were starting to boo because most people are actually interested to see cameo appearances in Backlash. They expect so much from these kinds of surprises, but TKO fails to deliver these kinds of surprises to the fans. They were booing as hell. Actually, there's where TKO failed. And then Asuka and Io Sky saved Backlash. That's what you said. Yeah. And one of my viewers said, FS Music Limited, you would get more from a Raw than what we got from Backlash. Yes, my dear friend. So Backlash actually fails to impress every year. We just get 5 matches every year for the past 3 years in Backlash when TKO has taken charge. But yeah, last week's Raw was way better than the current Backlash that was going on. So I agree with you, FS Music Ltd. So did you watch the pay-per-view, my dear friend? How did you like it? Did you expect the winners on today's Backlash? So just comment below of what you think of Backlash, FS Music Ltd. And then we got Io Sky and Asuka saved Backlash. That's what was told. Yes, and we got John Cena's big and confusing announcement. That's what's going on internet right now. Yes, most people are actually confused with the John Cena championship. Really? Really? John Cena's championship? That's what people are telling because most people expected John Cena to come out with something related to Club WWE or something like that. But actually, they were really persuasive on what do you think? The NXT versus the main roster concepts. That was back in Survivor Series. That was a battle of the brand supremacy. But right now, most people are not interested to see the NXT versus the main roster because actually John Cena wanted to bridge the gap between the yesteryear's talents to newer, fresher talents, but most people are not taking too lightly on John Cena's decision right now. Yes, my friend FS Music Ltd has told Asuka versus Io Sky was great. The rest was kind of miserable. Really? Really? Bro, I think Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker actually was a good match, and Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu was actually a good match. Yes, there was a limited time for that match, but yeah, Asuka versus Io should have been at Mania. Yes, Io Sky didn't have a match at WrestleMania actually. Yeah, they could have booked that match. And actually, there was a long-standing tension between our Asuka and Kairi Sane. So, could have been a triple threat. They could have made the Japanese triple threat match between those 3 women. They could have tore the house down. But yeah, I too agree because only 7 matches were there for each night. I think 7 matches were on WrestleMania Saturday and 6 matches on WrestleMania Sunday. But yeah, they could have made that match. I agree with you as well. FS Music Limited. That's a great comment. So, what do you think of tonight's Backlash? Didn't you like the match between Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker? Or the main event match? Didn't you like it, bro? And John Cena has written, your voice will be heard louder than ever, because I think it will be just like our Taboo Tuesday or Cyber Sunday kind of a pay-per-view where fans could vote and we could see the winner by voting. It's kind of actually a great concept because previously those pay-per-views, just like Taboo Tuesday and Cyber Sunday, those pay-per-views were actually great where we could vote on the internet, we could see who would be facing who. Those pay-per-views should be actually brought back actually, because right now fans have more access to WWE internet as for access to the internet as well. But if they limit the fans vote to WWE club or something like that, then there will be backlash from the fan side as well, because the voting should be online. It should be from the WWE website itself. If they are trying to promote the WWE club app by this voting experience or something like that, they're going to get a severe backlash from the fans. So I think maybe they're trying to promote the WWE club app with this new kind of concept, because if fans needs more access to WWE, they should bait the fans. I think this voting is actually a kind of a bait to the fans as well. So I think it's going to be related to WWE. This John Cena's decision, I think, is related to WWE. That's what I think. WWE club. Yes, WWE club. And then the Tribal Chief and the Samoan Werewolf main event. Yes. And then we have to wait till Monday to see what's going to happen to our Jacob Fatu. Yes. And then we'll just check in the reviews of Backlash from Benchmark Arena in Tampa, Florida. Seth Rollins with Braun Breaker. Actually, they gave 1 out of 4 stars for the match between Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. Why? Oh, 1 out of 4 stars is too low, man. We'll just see the rating of the United States Championship. Yes, 1/2. That's a great kind of a match. And Danhausen and Minihausen versus the Miz and Kit Wilson. Yes, that was 3/4. Another poor review, actually. And the Io Sky's match. Io Sky. Actually, that was a low ranking as well. And the World Heavyweight Championship match, they just gave a 3 out of 4 review for that one. So there was a lot of backlash from the fans for the pay-per-view Backlash. Oh. So nothing much related to the internet, because fans actually are not caring about WWE pay-per-views just like the previous years. So that's what's happening in Backlash, man. So severe backlash from the fans. So that's what's happening on WWE right now. So we'll see you on Monday. If you got anything else to say, just comment below. Otherwise, it's me signing off, and we'll see after Monday what's going to happen, the Fallout, the Raw Fallout. And then, yeah, Have a great Sunday, guys. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed Backlash. We'll see you after Raw. Thank you.